a Valeton, I forget the price. Hey, got but 2 knobs, I think it sounds nice. Hey everybody, TR. Gonna do a quick little video what my little Valeton GP5 sounds like. Now, I've got all kinds of other processors, and this thing is the cheapest, and I think I like the sound of it the best. Now, I don't think it would be good for live performance. You can get a MIDI, a little M-Wave chocolate pedal that you can plug into it and program it so you can do banks of 10 patches up and down, or 0 through 100 for your patches. And maybe you could turn some things off and on. But for me it would work because I basically just turn the amp on and go. I don't turn a lot of things off and on. The only thing when I was playing with a group I would want, because I don't use my volume, I just put it on 10, is a pedal to step on to increase my gain for solos and then drop it back down, and that's about it. You run everything off the app on it. The screen is minimal, the controls are minimal. The app is where all the controls are at. What I would do if I was going to use it in a live setting is I have a iPad on my mic stand that I play my backing tracks off of. And I would just pull the app up on there, and yeah, it's not a foot switch, I'd use my fingers, but still, I could control everything right on the mic stand from it, because it's Bluetooth. You don't have to plug it in. So my plan is if I was going to use it like a live type situation, I would just set the little Valeton right over next to my mixer, plug it straight in, plug the wireless into it, wireless into the guitar, and I'd be going wireless through the Valeton. Could even use the Valeton for the backing tracks if I wanted, because it's got two-way Bluetooth, so you can play tracks through it as well. I have a wireless receiver in my mixer setup, so that doesn't matter. Tomato. So anyways, what my plan is, everything happens in the app. So I'm going to do a little screenshot video of the app and just kind of show you everything that's there. There's too many sounds to play them all for you. It would take forever. You're just going to have to trust me. I've only really got one program so far, which is what I like. I live with classic rock, and I have a classic rock tone programmed into here. I got to get a clean one in there. I mean, there's 100 patches you could do. There's so many amps and things. I live in classic rock, and that's my sound I've got. It's what you're hearing is a JCM 800 version, and it's kind of on the edge of breakup, and it's pushed with a tube screamer with no gain, just the volume and tone. So I have it where it's kind of on the edge of breakup, and if you back off a little on the controls, you actually can clean it up some. So anyways, with no further ado, I'm going to flip over and we'll show you the app, because that's where everything happens. This is the little Valeton, and let me turn it on here. I got it on a power strip. We'll boot it up. Pardon me using the camera mic in my unsteady hand, but I just wanted to show you this part when it comes on. How we're going to link this. I am going to push and hold this button, and then it's going to send out a little Bluetooth beacon, and then I'll show you with a screenshot of what it's going to look like on the other end. So you open the little app up, and then you hit that little link thing, and it sends out your Bluetooth, and you pick your device, the GP5, and it links. You can see a little blue box around the different things. I want to start with the noise reduction. You get your choice of exactly one but that's all you need because it works. You have a threshold control, so it's pretty basic. And you'll see if I'm going to change preset and change back, you'll see it will set it to where it goes on the preset. It remembers it, which is good. You can turn it off and on and adjust the threshold. What pre is your compressions, and here they all are. And it will tell you what compression pedal that they're based on. I have, it says comp based on Boss compression. I don't have it turned on. I like using compression with clean sounds and really with single coil pickups. And your setting for that, you have sustain and volume. And again, change the setting back, it puts it back where it was. That's great, huh? Distortion. I have the green OD pedal, which tells you it's based on a TS-808 tube screamer. There's a yellow OD, and on you go. My suggestion, if you want to look these over, if you go online, I'll try to leave a link, and just look at the PDF for the manual. It has pages where it lists everything available. This next one is interesting. NS. This is for your neural amp sims. You have to use a neural amp model that has the IR with it if you want the IR. You don't have to have the IR. If you were running this pedal into an amplifier, you wouldn't want the IR. Anyhow, you'll see when I turn it on how you get a circle with a line through both the amp and cabinet. That's because it's not using the ones in the unit, it's using your neural amp model. Amplifier, again, all your basic controls, gain, presence, volume, bass, mid, treble. And UK 800 tells you it's a Marshall JCM 800. And I mean, if you can't find an amp you like the sound of in here, and there's even the Z38 OD, J-Man, that's the Z amp, the Dr. Z, they get 5150, just AC 130, everything you could think of for amps. And as I said, I can't demonstrate them all, it would take a week. So, you know, it's $79. So if you really want to check one out, you know, get your hands on one. I'm not sure what else to tell you. Cabinets, there again, lots of them. I've got Marshall with greenbacks loaded in here, 412, but you can just pick and you basically just click down through them and see what you like the sound of. EQ, I set my EQ. It really helps adding the EQ to the amp sim. But what I didn't realize till I got in here was there are several EQs to choose from. So I just grabbed the first one that popped up, so I may need to play with that after too. I might find one I like better. Modulations, that's like your choruses and stuff, and there's just all kinds. There's phasers, roto, vibe, vibrato, tremolo, just lots of stuff. Delays, I have one called the Sweet Echo. It's based on an analog. They have a tape one, which it sounded a little bit chorusy and warbly to me, but I think that's the actual character of a real tape echo. And there's even a ping pong, because this will do stereo. And reverb, many reverbs. So you can see there's a lot to this app. I'm not even going to get into it. It's got a drum machine in it. You can use this to play backing tracks along with it, and there's 100 patches that you can save. This patch setting thing here, in case you were wondering what that is, this is going to pick pedals that you can, you're limited to what you can do with the pedal, but there is a switch that you can set up to turn off and on effects, the single foot switch that's on the pedal, and this is how you pick which effects are getting turned off and on, are here. And you know, per patch it'll change it. So there is a little bit of flexibility there if you did want to use it, you know, for like a live setting to change up things. But as I mentioned, I'm a kind of a one sound kind of guy. I'll have a clean sound and a dirty sound and I'm good to go. So that's that. Maybe we'll do some more with it later to kind of show you But as I said, I can't really demonstrate all the sounds to you. There's just too many. There literally would be thousands of combinations. So that's it for now. You guys have a good one.